Hey, good morning. Welcome to day 3 of the Hockey Academy. Throwing a lot of stuff at you. I've been impressed. I've been watching some of the videos that are starting to come in with your initial skills trying. Quite impressed with some of the talent we've got in this group. Want to talk a little bit about, we've been doing quite a lot of work this week, throwing a lot of stuff at you. I know this is exactly how you guys feel right now. Relax, okay? I know you're starting to get into information overload. A lot of assignments starting to pile up. We're going to kind of take a deep breath today, kind of get ourselves caught up. We've got a couple of quizzes today, an online Olympic 365 course. And you're going to start a new assignment, but really nothing new today that's due, other than get caught up. So today is much lighter and a good chance to get yourself caught up from the week's assignments and get everything submitted, done well, and handed in. First off, as I said, I hope you guys watched that PowerPoint as well as the videos on Milo Crotona and SMART goals and read the fitness booklet, because you do have a quiz starting in a couple of minutes in the on the online on fitness and training. Second thing today, as I said, you're going to go back into the Olympic 365 website, log in, your school email, your password is hockey123, and this time you're going to do the course called Recover Quicker, Perform Better, okay? Once you've done that, complete the certificate, put it into the D2L. Thursday and Friday, tomorrow, we're going to play floorball. Don't want to spend a lot of time on rules and regulations and whatnot, so there's a short video on how to play floorball and the rules, and there's a rules PDF. Take a couple minutes this morning, review both of those, and when you think you're ready to go, there's a quiz for you to do on that. Okay. As I said, the fourth thing is you're going to start a paper. This is due next Monday, so you've got the weekend. You've got 5 days to get her done. You can get started on this and get a good chunk of it done today if you are caught up on everything else. But you're going to research. You're going to choose one particular hockey skill and do a little research on it, on that skill. And that's due on Monday. Now, as I said, today is kind of a relax, get a couple of quizzes, get that Olympic 365. There's still some outstanding assignments. Let's get those in, okay? Use this time wisely today. If you have any questions and concerns, as I said, call me. I do want to take a few minutes and talk about your learning skill. So, as I said, I'm impressed with the initial videos that are coming in. You've started to get an idea of what I'm looking for. Do not try this particular one at home. This is a trained professional, one very lucky idiot. But skills add to our adventure. So just like in science, English, or any other subject, learning takes place in phys ed. Although learning new skills is only part of what we do in class, it's important that we learn how to learn new skills. This is especially true in hockey. So becoming a lifelong learner in physical activity means we'll be able to continue to grow our physical competence, being able to do things, and our confidence, knowing we can do things, and build upon skills. So like scaffolding or adding layers to a building to create our wow factor. So it's not just enough to do the skill. It's doing it well and then putting our own little particular flair on it. When we are competent and confident, we become motivated to go out and live as many adventures as possible. So when we look at guys like this gentleman here, we see there's many layers to a particular skill. As impressive as this is, we see in him a couple of things. There's a backflip, there's a handstand, there's going down into the crow, and of course the wow factor is being able to do those 3 individual skills all on one finger. So with a little planning, and some of you might be looking for a particular skill still at this point, here's a great one to try. Don't burn yourself, don't burn your house down. With a little planning, goal setting, practice can make the hard look easy, okay? So, steps to learning a new skill. First of all, see it. I've given you the YouTube videos for you to actually see what the end product should look like and some of the steps on how to get there. try it. You've done your initial video to try the skill. Then we're going to break it down into its individual parts, just like Xing Jinping there with with his skill and the 3 different elements of it. We're going to break it down and practice each element individually. And then it's just a matter of working on it to create it and learn it and make it your own. So this is quite impressive, actually. Again, he's one of the only 2 in the world who can perform that particular mover. So step 1, see it. Watch the skill being performed in action, and as you do it, pay attention to the small actions that make up the individual skill. Take particular attention to detail. Secondly, perform the skill being performed in action. So as you do, pay attention, visualizing your skill. See what you want your end product to look like. Check out some different online videos to get a clear idea of what the skill looks like in action. And as this particular one is, slow it down. Don't try to, when you're visualizing it, look at how it is done in slow motion. Step 2, go and try it. Explore the skill at your own pace. Don't worry about doing it right. Just focus on what works and what doesn't for you. So remember that mistakes are the greatest teachers. Embrace them and learn from each other.
Oh. How was that?
Day 3. 1, 2, 3.
So, as I said, step 3, now we break it down. As we saw in the last, we saw different elements in different stages. Think about why each key is important and how it makes it perform the skill earlier or easier. You saw in the girl last video, she did it from a sitting position, just focusing on her hands. Once she got comfortable with that, she stood up, adding a new element. So make a list of what's important and make up the skills. Usually it's about 5 elements in a particular skill to learn. So in this gentleman, we see first step, just going hand to hand. Then he adds the second step, where he adds kind of a swing to it, going back from one hand back to the other. Then he adds 2 balls, breaking it down even further, getting used to that particular motion. And eventually, we just put all the steps together. So set yourself a clear goal and seek out a lot of feedback early on when you're first practicing. And eventually, what you get is that wow factor. Remember that learning is a journey that has a start but no real end. Building upon it, and as you get comfortable with the skill, remember there's always room to improve to make it even more. Now, do I think you're going to be like that gentleman at the end of 4 weeks? No. But I do think you're going to give me something that is going to be quite wow factor worthy. So, expectations for day 1. Get your quiz on fitness testing done. 2. The ISP topic, recover quicker, perform better. Make sure you're submitting the certificate into the D2L. 3. Familiarize yourself with floorball rules. Watch the video, read the PDF rules, and when you're ready, start the quiz. Hopefully, we can just jump right into floorball tomorrow. 4, start your skills research paper. Remember, it's not due today, but get started on it. It is due next Monday, so break it down into smaller chunks so you're not overwhelmed by it, okay? And 5, get caught up on any assignments still outstanding, okay? I'll leave the Dropbox open for a lot of them right through the weekend, so you have lots of time to get them caught up, okay? Continue practicing your COVID-19 skills challenge. Your beginner videos should already be in the D2L, so if you've been approved by me to go ahead and do it, get your first video done. Remember, your learner video after about 3 or 4 days of practicing will be shot and submitted on Monday. So, you know what I got to do today? Tomorrow, we're back on the ice with Damon Rasico, 9 o'clock for power skating. Then we have some little fun in the afternoon. We're going to do some floorball in the gym in between sessions. Back on the ice for a little bit of fun. We'll do that 3-on-3 drill little game. And then on Friday, we got Mr. Corpse coming in for some shooting practice. Again, back in the gym for floorball in between sessions, and back for kind of a fun wrap-up Friday afternoon session. On Friday, for those of you who are interested, I thought I'd put on The Miracle movie, because some of you didn't understand what The Miracle was, and the Cahoot, one of the greatest moments of hockey history of all time, next to the 72 Olympics and Crosby scoring another Olympic gold, but for Americans, it's their miracle. But I will watch The Miracle in class during lunch hour in study hall on Friday. So if you want to stick around for that, we're going to have some fun. Okay? On that, get started. Have fun. Any questions? Give me a shout.